Kagan's confirmation process begins with pleasantries. Then each of the senators makes a 10-minute speech, typically partisan. Democratic Judiciary Chairman Patrick Leahy praises Kagan, while ranking Republican member Jeff Sessions questions her qualifications.
Her legal qualifications are unassailable. As a student, she excelled at Princeton, Oxford, and Harvard Law School.
She has barely practiced law, and not with the intensity and duration from which I think real legal understanding occurs.
Professor Melvin Urofsky is the editor of the Journal of Supreme Court History. He says these speeches serve a purpose.
It is the only time that the Senate can talk to the Supreme Court, that they can tell the Supreme Court through the nomination process, we are concerned about this, we are worried about this, we don't like this, or we do like that. And you can be sure that the other members of the court are listening.
When questioning begins, Republican senators are expected to probe into Kagan's opposition of military recruiting while dean of Harvard Law School. She wanted to ban on-campus recruiting because of the military's policy of barring gays from serving. Senators will also ask about her lack of judicial experience. Since Kagan has never been a judge, senators don't know how she would approach critical issues coming before the justices. But Elena Kagan is no stranger to the Supreme Court. She has argued the government's case before the court as the Obama administration's Solicitor General. If confirmed, Elena Kagan would become the third woman on the current court, and at age 50, the youngest. She would succeed the court's leading liberal, retiring Justice John Paul Stevens. The court is split, with 4 justices usually voting conservative, and 4, like Stevens, often leaning liberal. Justice Anthony Kennedy is considered the swing vote, but he often votes with the conservatives. If confirmed, Kagan is not expected to alter the balance. Colleagues predict she will be a consensus builder. Harvard's Ellen Cosgrove says Kagan brought in conservative teachers to a traditionally liberal staff.
She didn't just hire them, she also did things to really encourage the faculty to interact with each other.
In the past, Elena Kagan has criticized Supreme Court confirmation hearings as a farce, arguing that no nominee really reveals their stance on the issues. Now that she's in that position, analysts are anxious to see if she'll recant those words or if she'll clearly state her views. Carolyn Presutti, VOA News.